Hello everyone, I'm back today with showing you the second demonstration video. The first thing we're going to go over is describing and demonstrating three-point editing. So three-point editing is really useful to use when you want to put something in for an exact time, just making sure you have enough space for it. Let me just take this off just in case. So this is going to be the first piece of footage that I use. Unfortunately, I don't have my flash drive that I can't get any of the footage off of that. So we're gonna set this endpoint here. It's gonna be the first endpoint, so it's the first piece of the three-step point editing. Then I'm gonna stop it here as soon as he touches his phone. So here we're gonna do the same thing. Make an endpoint. I'm gonna change it by frame. Here, make an out point. We're gonna drag, and it fits exactly in the space that it was given. So next what we're going to do is fit to fill and why it's necessary. So I actually already started this right here. So I made this 8 seconds long in between this, or I guess it's 4 seconds actually. 4 seconds long. So say I have a clip here that I want to use. I'll use the same one. I want to use this.
Are you going to go?
Oops. Oh well, let's use this one. Alright, say we're going to start the clip here.
You're good.
And end it here. So we want to insert, and so it says the source is longer than the destination. So what this will basically do is if it doesn't fit inside the points, it's going to make it smaller to fit the size that you need. This helps a lot when you're editing because it gives you the amount of time that you have to place between clips. So you can either change the speed to fit the fill, and it'll actually speed it up a little bit just to make sure it fits. So you can see
you're good.
It's a little bit more sped up. It's really good to use when you're editing. So I'm just going to put these here open. You can see that my clips are not together. So here you go. Alright, so next we're going to talk about nested sequencing and how it's helpful within editing a project. So what we're going to do, I just added a few clips onto the timeline just to make it a little easier, just to be able to make it a sequence. Alright, so here's this. So with sequencing, it makes it a lot better to use this because you have the ability to group all of your clips together, and then when you want to go add it on to say add it with another set of clips, it's not going to mess up any of the individual clips. It's just going to be one long strip, and then each of the clips will play within that. Personally, I think it makes it easier because it's not ruining your work that you've already worked so hard on. So first what we're going to do in order to make the sequence is you're going to go down here to this little new item, sequence, nested sequence. So there we go. So you have it down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few different clips to the timeline.
Take 38.
Okay, I don't like that, so let me add a different one. Let's add this. Here we go, add this clip. Bring it down here. And add, and let's add this. So there we go, we can highlight it, go up to clip, go up to nest, and that's the sequence 1. And there we go, it actually put all the clips together on just one sequence. Alright, so the first thing out of the 3 is I'm going to go over the ripple, roll, and slip. So first we're going to do ripple. So you want to make sure that the snapping is actually turned off to make it easier. Let's go down here. It's actually only going to change the in and out points of clips. So say you don't want it to be so long. So it starts at 607, ending at 7023. This makes it easier to match out of clips and in and out points, and it will change the duration of the clip. So the second thing that I will do is the rolling edit, which is my personal favorite. I love using the rolling edit tool. So with the rolling edit, it really helps you like prevent continuity within your shots, and it'll start like the in and out points. It's between 2 adjacent clips, not any of the other ones. So you want to reduce continuity. And look at that. Ooh, that was smooth. Hand over, up, back. So that is the roll edit, and I think it works great. It does help stop the continuity within clips. You just roll it. There you go. Look at that. Takes it off. Oh, beautiful. So the last thing that we're going to do is the slip edit tool. So slip edit basically just affects the clips and changes the in and out points of it. So let's see, where do I want to use this? So say here. So you can see that the in point is on the left, the out point is on the right, but this is changing the whole duration of the clip and making it a little bit longer. Actually, it's keeping the same, let me take that back. So it's keeping the same time, but just changing the in and out points. So you can see here, this in point was at 5:27, and the out point is at 7:15. So it's actually... Alright, so the last few things we're going to do is time remapping. We just did a project on this, so it's pretty fresh information. So time remapping basically deals with the speed of the clip. So you can change within the clip the different speeds you want it to go. So I can just show you how to do that. So first you're gonna right click the FX and go down to time remap, and it's on speed. So this kind of changes. So let me show you. So here's the original clip doing the same thing, going to speed. And here you go. So this looks like it changes a lot, so you don't really see the clip here anymore. So in order to like really get time remapping, so here we go. So you're gonna hit Command, and you have this little plus sign come up on it, and you're gonna click. That's your first, and then wherever you want it to end here, and we'll do the same thing. Command, look for the plus sign. And then here, you drag down, it's going to bring down the speed. So say you want it at 50%. It's going to actually make the clip a lot longer too. So it changes the duration of the clip. And you see it slows down. The audio cut out, but you see it slows down. So ramping is a different aspect. Alright, so like this, delete it. You can see how the clip trims. So same thing, Command, plus sign, and then this time with the ramping, you're gonna drag this down, the side of it, so it's when it's together. Here it is together. And then you're gonna drag this, and you see how it has this empty space, and on the outside you're gonna drag down, and it's gonna bring it down the speed. So you want it at, let's say, it'll like continuously go down to 50%. So you see how it's a little quicker, and now it's slow. So that really is all that we did in the temporal ellipsis project, was manipulating the time of the clips. All right, and finally we're gonna go over how to animate with Adobe Premiere and adding in keyframes. So I wanna see if I can find the lightning again. And if I can't, that's totally fine. All right, so we can do a Gaussian blur. So here we go. Let's go down here. Blurriness. We're gonna up the blurriness. So let's start the clip out by being at 0%. So the way that you even get to this is you're gonna go up here. So from source, you go to effect controls, and you can click on this. So I'm gonna scroll down, Gaussian blur. So I want to start it out as, sorry, that was ESPN, really trying to distract me from my video. So we'll start as 0%. So that's the first keyframe. And then let's say when the ramping starts to go, he starts to blur out a little bit. Yeah, so let's do that. We'll add in, oh, nope. All right, so I'm not gonna click that because the keyframe will automatically make. And then we'll have it come back out. No, let's do a little bit more than that. And then by the end of the clip, it comes back to 1. And you just click and drag just like this. And then when you want to like position a certain way, you just drag. I want to change this to being zero. So here you go. And it changes, as you can see, as it's going. Starts from 0, goes to 100, back down. And there you go. So that is how you add in keyframes to animate with the clip.